Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to another episode of World of Horror. Um, I can't really promise like a lot of high energy, cracked crazy gaming right now because I'm feeling a little bit nauseous. I was feeling really nauseous earlier, and it was like near the start of my raid time and I just felt like so bad. So I had to actually cancel out of the raid. I might, if they're still going, try to join them after this video, but maybe I'll just sit in the VC and talk. Absorb strategy. I don't know if I feel like playing right now. I'm tempted to hit quick play just so that I don't have to think, but then we're gonna get item randomization on, and it doesn't even tell you if the item is randomized or not. And so we're just gonna suffer character exclusive Kathak moment. I guess it'll be pretty easy to check. But yeah, I'm just, we are not being chillin' today. Like, at all. And so, like, yeah, no, it's just, we are not back. So, I'm gonna probably, I can't guarantee there's gonna be a lot of Pog high energy moments for this one. But, I finished my tea, hot tea, warm tea, lavender, and starting to feel a little bit better. So we're just gonna take care of this while we can. But I mean, I'm pretty pissed. I don't like missing raid. I think this is like the second or third time I've missed raid. Probably my third time I missed raid, I think. For the year plus we've been raiding together as a static, and I really don't like missing raid, especially because I think Uwu is really fun. But you know, we got charisma, we've got second enemy, we've got second mystery, light source, and then so it's strength, knowledge, and charisma, so everything but dexterity. Okay, we can try to go for knowledge, I think. And honestly, we're playing Toshiaki, and I don't know if we have item random on. So we should just take the occult store in case the items, or the weapons that we get immediately are just like dog water. I suppose you could also make that argument for the illegal den, but the illegal den is just pure detritus, so like why would you ever want to use it? I do want to try like an army knife build when... Yeah, just when. I want to try an army knife build eventually. But I don't know, I think the bugs need to be fixed in the... I think the bugs need to be fixed in the illegal den before I even try that. And honestly, they could already be fixed, but... I'm not entirely sure. But, Household Hell, Bulletin, Wordless Ward, Abnormal Arms, and Fear Festival Moment? Fear Festival Moment? Household Hell Bulletin, Household Hell Bulletin. Honestly, I think we can do a little bit of Bulletin. Just as a treat, you want to start off with Bulletin? Sure. We didn't take the money at the beginning. I think my reasoning for this is just that, I mean, yeah, we could prep. I mean, we are going to prep. Okay, I had to... Okay, no, hold on. That probably got... There's a delay when you unpause in OBS. My dog was watching a movie with some of the people that I'm with, and the movie finished, so they put her in my room, which makes her very sad. She doesn't get to hang out with all the people anymore. She's a very social dog, but they're all going to bed, so she can't hang out with them anyways. But what was I gonna say? But we're both chilling in the good old fashioned. I heard the neighbor jump scare noise, but there wasn't anything that I could see on the screen. That's very weird. But you know, I was thinking about it, right? There's a lot of stuff that I can deal with from like a perspective of, do I show up to raid? Right? Like there's a lot of stuff that I can deal with when it comes to that. But when it's feeling nauseous and when it's like something like vertigo, there's no shot. Like, I can't do anything like that and do anything that requires like I hate feeling nauseous and I hate vertigo. Both of those things, like probably my two least favorite debuffs. IRL. But yeah, we're going. We're going. Now we do need to get a weapon of some kind, and I'm thinking to myself, what kind of weapon do we want to get? Okay, so weapon randomization is not a way. Like this is the normal crowbar because it's god awful. We're not Gordon gaming over here. If I could find something that is the heavy duty flashlight just doesn't exist. It's the new brick. You can never find it when you need it. 27% doom. Look at that. Disgusting. I mean, it's winnable because it's Toshiaki, you know. But it's not really outside of anything else. Like, if we were playing any other character, we just the game would be much more difficult to win. But because we're playing Toshiaki, we're pretty good on that end. Don't have to worry about doom too much. Honestly, you can just do that. Like, I don't even want to try to get EXP there. Now, can I get a book? Little book? Little book gaming, perhaps? I mean, that is indeed a book. Thank you so much. It's like the llama. Oh, the llama being handed some water, and it's like, I owe you my entire life. And then the water is captioned, like, literally just like a plushie or something, you know? They called me crazy when I said Blohai, but that's how you pronounce it. It's not the Blahaj, it's the Blohai. That's how they say it in the commercials. I don't know why I did that one. We're just taking Reason L versus Reason L, but I think we're probably still going to be relatively fine. We're not on Katu Rufu either, by the way. It's just that we've been very fast and loose with our Doom. 6 moment? Yeah, I'm not a big fan. Oh, funny moment. I mean, yeah, there's not really anything you can do here. I mean, you can regain some sanity, I guess. We regain a couple of reason as a treat, you know? But at the end of the day, it's still gonna be pretty bad. Oh, we are so back. Look at that. The tech is good, is beautiful. 8 EXP. You piece. Now, here's the thing, it's the hospital is the doomed location. We don't have to go to the hospital very often. Pretty rare for you need to go to the hospital as frequently as you might expect. We do a little confrontation and roll a natural 12. There's nothing about stats that's gonna save you from a nat 12. Like, you're just kind of screwed. Yeah, we can turn around. Turn around. What is that? Like a, oh no, I'm cringe. This one. Item moment. Empty bottle, that's pretty nice. Hello? Okay, another quick little pause. My dog coughed. She's stealing my bit. I was coughing a lot earlier today. Not any, sickness-related thing. I should probably specify that it's not like an illness or anything like that. It's, I've said this before a few times, but now the videos are actually getting views, so it's like, whenever you say a personal detail about yourself when, like, 60 people are watching, it's like, who cares? 60 people know how to kill you. When, like, 100 people are watching, and now 100 people know how to kill you, it's like, whoa, that's a little wacky. but my nose doesn't really work. And so I was helping a family member out with something, and they had some like chemicals in their house that were like just kind of exposed to the air. And so I was just kind of breathing that in the whole time. And so it absolutely like just fucked me up. But I'm feeling much better now, so it's all good. It's all good, man. The final season of that dropped on Netflix. And I hate to do it to them like this, but it's kind of like I really hate the binge watching model when the show is released in segments, because I just forget about it, right? Like there was a period of time, you could probably see it reflected in the daily world of horror. There was a period of time where I was watching like Better Call Saul like every night, and I was super into it, and I was like, oh yeah, Better Call Saul is so good, you know, we are so back. But the problem is that it's just like the final season didn't exist on Netflix, and it was already out. So it's like, I just couldn't finish the show. And I was seeing all these memes of people who had finished the show, but then, like, you know, it kind of drifted off as, like, the life cycle of the show, or, like, the hype of the show kind of drifted away. And so I was just like, wow, I really want to watch it. And then, like, a month or two passes, I'm like, oh, I kind of want to watch it. And it was, like, a few months pass, and it's like, or however long it was, I don't remember. It could have been, like, last week for all I know. But, you know what I mean? Is, like, you want to watch something, and then 4 months later, it's like, you don't care about that thing anymore. Like, I feel like if I went on Netflix the other day and I saw it, like, season 6 is here, and I'm like, oh, that's cool, and then I just didn't watch it. I didn't even click on it. It's on my list, I see it every time I open Netflix, but it doesn't matter. It's not, is not here. We are not here. I mean, it's a great show, it's just that Netflix is such a fucking horrible company, oh my god. Like, obviously, no disrespect to the people who work there, because you're just doing your job, and I'm sure you're getting like analytical data that's like, this is how you make a lot of money, but it's just so annoying, because it's like, I want to watch the show and then I can't finish the show, but I binged the show, so I've got nothing to interact with, and so it's just like, it just fades into obscurity in my mind, and then I never think about it, and then when you remind me, it's like, I don't have that investment anymore. And you know, you could more seriously see it literally just with JoJo's Part 6. Part 6 is one of my favorite parts. I was so looking forward to the anime, right? Like, I was so excited for the anime. They released 12 episodes of it, and then it's over. And nobody knows when the next episode is. Like, you remember JoJo Fridays? Like, I remember for Part 5, that, like, everybody was going crazy for JoJo Fridays. Like, every Friday it was just JoJo this, JoJo that. Everybody was talking about Part 5. At least in the circles that I run, it was JoJo Fridays. And so you were constantly thinking about Golden Wind, and you were experiencing all the memes are finally in anime form, and it's like, yeah. But, I've been waiting for this. But, then with Part 6, it's just like, there are 12 episodes out immediately. You watch them all, and then it's just done. You got nothing. I would like to take a nap. Thank you. But yeah, no, it's just you watch all of them and then it's done. And then it's like, when's the next episode? Fuck you, that's when. And then they, like, release the episode, and then, like, nobody cares. They release the next batch of episodes, and it's just like, everybody, the hype is gone. It's like, you could just read JoJo Part 6 if you want to. Like, Netflix, they fumbled that bag so hard, honestly. So, unfortunately, it's not really an ideal time to record, because I knew that the moment that movie was over, my dog was gonna be a baby, because she likes hanging out with as many people as possible. Very social dog. And then the movie's over, everybody goes to bed, and so she was gonna be like, no, let me out, no, I wanna watch watch the movie again, and it's like, you gotta take her out of the room, show her that nobody is there, and then she'll, like, finally start to calm down. It's like, I'm not missing anything, everybody's gone. Skull emoji, maybe, I don't know. But I can assure you she's getting plenty of pets. And attention. She just wants attention from other people because, I don't know. Very, I can't believe I'm blanking on it. It's like, what's the, extroverted. She's a very extroverted dog. So we're gonna throw this. Because we can't run, so, you know, we gotta just do it big. Now, we're gonna block, and then we're gonna prep an attack, hopefully. We are so back. Actually, can we do this? Let me just make sure that we can, oh, fuck. We are not so back. We're so dead. Brace. Honestly, if we gotta take a 60% chance, you might as well fish here. Because if you get it, I cannot believe we're gonna go into fucking desperation range because this game hates me. There we go. You did it. Wow, look at that. You did it, Toshiaki. Finally. You think a journal is a book? How about a newspaper? You know, you gotta just, like... It's not ideal. It's not good. But you just kind of have to be like... You do a little resting, you increase the doom, and you feel decently okay about that. But one thing that I've been pretty interested recently is... So I play the Pathfinder video games very poorly. Wrath of the Righteous and Kingmaker, and I really like them. They're really fun. I'm very bad at them, though. Kingmaker is really bad in the sense that, like, even on the normal difficulty, like, the game gets really hard, right? Like, I am somebody who doesn't really know how to build a character, and, you know, it's just like, how am I supposed to know that you're supposed to go in the fucking monk, take an unarmed fighting feat, but the unarmed fighting feat is bugged and works with, like, a fucking weapon or whatever, you know? Like, how am I supposed to know that shit? But Wrath of the Righteous is a little bit better. Things seem more coherent, and also, like, actually, like, they work for the most part. There's a couple of subclasses that are broken, I think, like the blood kineticist or whatever, but I think it was a kineticist, right? But kineticist is still really, really good, that you just win the game anyways if you play them. But if you know what you're doing, because kineticist is hard. But my friend introduced me to something based off of Pathfinder 1E called the Final Fantasy D20. And it's basically Pathfinder 1st edition, but everything's been converted into Final Fantasy terms and, like, classes and aesthetics. And there's, like, stat blocks and enemy blocks for like, pretty much every enemy and, like, every item that's been in a Final Fantasy game, and it's really, really cool. And it's basically like a mashup of every Final Fantasy game, right? Like, you have the Tarus, and then, like, a sub-heritage of Lalafell, and you've got, like, the... I don't remember what the Hrothgar are called properly, but there's, like, a sub-heritage of Hrothgar that you can play. And it's just all really, really cool. And I really want to try something like that. I've been reading about it a lot, which I guess is the one good thing about, you know, just kind of feeling sick so you cancel all your plans, is that if you want to read something on the internet, you can read something on the internet for fun, you know? Just as, like, a little treat. You wouldn't want to go too crazy now, would you? But, I don't know. I need to just, like... I probably just need to find, like, a copy of the Pathfinder 1E rules and then just read it, and then I'll have, like, a decent understanding of the Final Fantasy D20. Because there's some things that just are kind of poorly laid out. And by that I mean it probably makes perfect sense to people who know what they're doing, but to me, who does not know what he's doing, order. You know, it's a little bit confusing. Beer Festival, Abnormal Arms, Wordless Ward. Oh, we do have to go to the hospital a lot. That's funny. Honestly, maybe we should just go to Wordless Ward now. Or do I want to do Fear Festival now? We do Arms last. We have roads closed, so I would probably rather do Wordless Ward. Because we can, well, I guess in both mysteries we can rest if something goes wrong. But, I am hoping that maybe the next time we level up as Toshiaki, we get something that isn't, as they say, fucking horrible. I almost want to take Peace of Mind, but that's a little bit much. I think I would rather just rest some more. Speaking of, you know, we might actually just die here, because I forgot that, uh-oh. So, we can... Oh, no. Do we have, like, Blood Moon or something? Like, our accuracy is so bad because we're level, 2. I mean, do it big, right? I'll give you another one if we die. Aw, that was close. We just never really got, like, any momentum. And so, but, like, even with the... Uh-oh. Ill-fated Yagathag random items. Oh, fuck. Okay, I mean... I'm not gonna say no to that. I should have looked at the weapons first before leveling up, yeah. We'll take strength because that's always good. The brace is pretty nice. And we do have a strength and knowledge check, so we might actually be able to do both of those. It's actually everything in the game, by the way, and a light source. I hope we don't get Heart of Darkness. I don't want to fight the final boss. So we want to make sure we can access as many weapon shops as possible, because, I mean, just think about it. Like, we have a random item statistics on, so it's very possible that the small candle could be 4 damage, but it's also possible the small candle is 2 damage, so we have to be very careful about that. Memory extract is pretty good. Can't really complain about that. We gotta take as much EXP as we can. Now, admittedly, we can't really use this on Jury, because, you know, we don't want to lose out on the one benefit that we have. Frightening Flood, Crimson Cape, Coma, Mermaids, School Scissors. I think with School Scissors, if we knew that we were on Timeline Timeline B, we would do this first. Because we get a weapon, and it's a short mystery. But we actually probably want to avoid it. Maybe we do Coma first? Yeah, I think we do Coma first. It's a little bit weird, but I think Coma is, like, relatively short enough. So... Oh, nice. I didn't take the money at the beginning, either. Kinda forgot to do that again. But that's okay. We'll just, ruin our run. I mean, let's just look in the hardware store, see what we got. 4 damage, 90 speed, that's really bad. That's even worse. 75 speed, 4 damage, 60 chance to hit. That's not unusable. That's actually, like... That's borderline usable, so we'll take it. Nice. I mean, we're just gonna make Yogathag pissed. Like, I don't know what to tell you. We need to do it. Nobody has time for sitting... Oh my god. So we just got 8 million doomed locations where we're so dead. I mean, we'll do the side quest because I think we're gonna need it, but like, oh my god. This is off to a... Wow, okay. I mean, I don't know what you want from me here. Like, this is pretty bad. I love Doom. If we weren't on Ill-Fated of all things, I would be like, damn. I mean, you gotta go through the story if you can. One dexterity moment, they aren't alone. Oh, plus 4% doom, huh? Do you think our allies are gonna stick around after we get murdered and a skinwalker crawls in our flesh? Something about that. You think that maybe... You think that maybe that might be a deal breaker for companionship and allyship? We'll take a ride. Gotta try to sneak in. Well, I mean, I hate to say it, but we're gonna get another 4% horror for fun. Sorry, just looking, by the way. Oh, Yagatag is nice. Salmon Nerd is being a chill dude today. And by that, I mean he's already, like, hitting us with the gritty, you know, so... Yeah, that's almost 2 level ups right there. So, you're looking at it and you're thinking, oh yeah, that's terrible, but, like, it's not that bad. I mean, it could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse. Oh yeah, flashbacks. Discard plus 8% horror meter? Bro. What were they cooking? Don't worry, we'll just get flashbacks again and die immediately. It's okay. We'll do mermaids. You can run away from that fight without any horror cost, because you just hashtag burn it all down. Stop right there. Stop right. I just got stopped right there, criminal scum. What the hell? We are so back. We are so back. She is here. She is her. Holy shit. Honestly, these are all, like, not great. So we're just gonna do this. And feel okay about it. This is horrible. Take me to the monument. -2 reason? Right off the bat? Oh my goodness. Good thing we've got a wine bottle. Hello, stalker girl. 75% hit chance is not bad, damn. Let's get a nice block in there. And then just kind of enjoy the triple attacks, you know? And then we're guaranteed the kill. This is cooking. Now, admittedly, we do have, you know, a fast swimmer. We have attack speed perk, which means that we are built different, simply. Paranoia is like... Paranoia stacks now, doesn't it? So it's like this is a 100% chance now? I think it is. So that's gonna be a little bit sad. I think it's in combat though, right? In combat, chance of losing reason each time you lose stamina? I guess we'll find out. I mean, you've got to do this. Like, oh wait, it's ill-fated, that's right. Don't mind me. And you gotta do that, which is, like, disgusting, but yeah. You just take the 8% horror meter, and then just feel kind of good about yourself. You're gonna go ahead and drink the bottle of wine. And then it's burn it time. Burn it all down. And then we're so back. Oh, wait. We lost? Ill fate? Wait. How did our doom get to 100? The hell happened? Wait, what? Hold on, did I just like... Wait, huh? Wait, what? What? What the hell happened? All of our stats are above... All of our stats are above 0? Did we temporarily... Oh, the fucking wine bottle killed me, dude. Oh my god, that's crazy. For but a split moment, the wine bottle just fucking killed us. That's nuts. I haven't thought about an interaction like that in so long. I cannot believe flashbacks just did us dirty. That's crazy, dude. That's actually nuts. I mean, I'm gonna call it there because I've had like a bad day, but that's actually a crazy interaction. Because like, So here's the thing, for those of you who don't know, I mean, you'll see it right here, right? We're gonna die instantly. But, like, when your stat reaches 0, you instantly die. But the thing is, because we were in a screen transition between the end of a mystery and the apartments, you can't die. So that means you just die the moment you start a next mystery. That's nuts. Or you do an investigation into the lighthouse. Either of those will trigger the transition, which will kill you. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even think about that. I cannot believe... Like, I didn't even... Yeah, I just genuinely didn't even, like, comprehend it. I'm like, yeah, who cares? We'll just drink the wine and heal, and then it's like, oh, I'm fucking dead. That's a nuts interaction. Like, that's actually kind of cool. Like, I can't even be mad. Like, that's a game mechanic that I've known about for a long time. And I just, got owned by it. So, you know, it is what it... Honestly, that's not a bad way to die out of all the ways to die in the game. Because that's so rare, right? Unless you're playing Toshiaki and you just get frostbitten at the very beginning. Like, dying because your stats hit 0 is so rare. I guess it'll be more common now because you have flashbacks and coughing blood, which is -4 dexterity. But that's crazy. Even for but a moment. And it's kind of nuts that it just kills you by, like, raising your doom to 100, but I guess that's just sort of how the... I wonder if that's intentional. Like, I wonder if Panstash was like, okay, if you reach 0, you should just die, but how do I do that? I'm gonna do it by the increasing your doom to 100. Like, I wonder if that's the way that he wanted to do it, or if that's just the easiest way that you could do it, so that's how he did it. Because it's a really interesting... Like, it's really interesting how that happens. But anyways, thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Have a good one. Bye.